Purple Rain, you locked up. Are you there? Yeah, she locked up. Hello, everybody. Look who I'm in bed with.
Hello, everybody.
We ain't got no music.
You want some music? Oh,
I mean, we always start with music. I just thought we was starting with music, ma'am.
I got it. There we go. It's coming. You know, we rusty. I ain't been on here in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
My boobies look so big in this.
They do. It's the way you're laying.
Yes, it is. Because they not this big. I mean, they big, but they ain't this.
Hey, Lorenzo.
Hey, Lorenzo. Look who I found. He decided to stay. He liked it so much here.
Yeah. I don't want to go home, especially now I've had Olive Garden.
He just had Olive Garden. We're so stuffed. That's why we're so late.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, but how do I get Olive Garden?
Yeah, they've been going out to eat every day instead of being home on time for the show.
We're going to
check out my outfit. Hey, Red. She has a hostage. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I'm holding him for ransom. Hell, I gotta pay for EEE. Right.
I need to hold somebody for ransom. Who can I hold for ransom?
Oh, where you can share me.
I can share the ransom. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Come on in. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. We apologize that we're a little late getting started. Had a little technical difficulty. And, yeah, just ate. Truly ready to go to sleep. So I'm in the right place. I'm in the bed. So, but as you can tell, we are fully clothed. I don't want nobody like, you nasty motherfuckers. Nasty.
We get it from you.
Nasty.
You're the queen of nasty.
Wait, I'm the queen of erotica. Thank you very much. You nasty.
I know I am.
Just own that shit. Well, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We do apologize for getting on here a little late tonight, but wanted to make sure we were on. We've been off for a couple of weeks, just so that we could get ready for the Ebony Erotic Experience, the second coming burlesque edition that went down this past weekend. And let me tell you, you're lucky to see us tonight.
Baby, I was tired, boss.
Yep. Today was a day of just sleeping.
I had a ball.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I sure did.
I had a freaking ball.
So for those of you that don't know, right next to us, right next to me is the passion poet himself, all the way from Barbados. We have Mr. Robert Gibson in the house tonight.
Yeah, I always want to come on and watch the show, and then it's like something happens because it's late for me, and I'll not spend a lot of time talking, but I'll tell you all this. When I came here, I was wondering why the sun did not go down. So for me, the sun goes down at 6:30 and 6:30 or so in the afternoon. For us, that's nighttime. So I ain't accustomed to the sun going down at 8 and 9 o'clock. So yeah, so it's a little different, but I'm glad to be here for sure.
Plus he's been going to Wait a minute now, guys. Y'all got to hear this. This is, when you hear about cultural differences, okay? Cultural differences. What goes on in different countries. So let me just tell you. This poor man is being deprived of our American restaurants. So what is it? There's a ordinance or something?
Well, no. Long story short, we have our own fast food restaurants. So whenever an American chain comes, the locals gang up on them basically and try to stop them from coming in to bring cut out the market share. So that really it worked years ago, over 10 years ago. In the 1980s, it worked with McDonald's. McDonald's came from I don't even I was very, very young when they came, but they did not stay long, right? And so now we have Subway, we have Burger King, we have that pizza place, Little Caesars, right?
And KFC.
And KFC. Well, I mean, KFC is universal, but but yeah, I mean, and it was a very hard fight.
Okay, Lorenzo.
It was a very hard fight for Burger King, for example. They did not want they didn't want Burger King in the country. So, long story short, I just went to Olive Garden for the first time after hearing both on TikTok forever, and now I don't want to leave.
See, I knew that shit was gonna happen. We done brought him all the way over here from Barbados, and now he want to be kidnapped permanently. We trying to go to Barbados.
Well, don't worry. I mean, you could tie me up with them ropes, and you could carry me anywhere you want to go, baby.
Do not threaten me with a good time, Robert.
Hey, Moses.
Hi, Moses, baby.
So we're just on here today shooting the breeze. It is grab bag tonight. We are trying to recoup from a weekend of debauchery.
Yes.
And shenanigans. We shenaned again and again and again.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We had a great time. Great entertainment. I mean, I'm still stuck on Yogi Latin's demo.
That was an amazing demo. Both of them. Both her demos were amazing.
Mm-hmm. And I just, wow.
Makes me want to book an appointment.
That part. I just feel like I'm going to sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies, though, when we start. I'm going to be popping. Having all kinds of sounds. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I definitely do. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Tell a friend. We see you out there.
The dungeon was amazing. Shout out to Thundercat. She did her thing in the dungeon. Everybody enjoyed it.
She was setting people on fire, y'all.
She did. She set Hood Rays on fire.
She did.
I got to put clothespins on them.
Okay. It's the little things that mean so much to us.
Shout out to Hood Rays for being so open with the dungeon, and coming and experiencing the things that me and Thundercat had to offer. Shout out to the poetry. Oh my God. Between you, Robert, and Hood Rays and Romeo Donati.
And special appearance by Shamika.
Yeah, that special appearance by Shamika. Shamika had me blown, but the men of the poetry world, y'all had me melting. Y'all had the females' attention. And when I tell y'all it was splash waterfalls on that floor, y'all, it was splash waterfalls on that floor. Y'all thought we was playing. Mm-mm. We all had our mouths dropped open. We was all like,
I'm very glad to hear that because I worked really hard to choose the correct ambiance for the event. You know, I really did, and this was because it was so long in coming. It was a lot of planning on my part to make sure that the you all got the right poems. So I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah, it was an amazing, amazing, amazing night of poetry.
And that's, just having the spoken word portion, just reminding people, sometimes, we had some great seminars that went on. We talked about intimacy and, some of the things that you can do in order to spice it up. And of course, one of the things that you can do is actually, read some poetry, read some erotica to your partner, and just
Mm-hmm.
sharing that. Maybe get some ideas, to spice up the bedroom, um, or add to the bedroom, so to speak, or just do something fun, or something out of your comfort zone, maybe. Um, but you always want to be striving to do something a little bit more or a little bit different when you're in a relationship. And also, yes, Lorenzo, you are back. Also, you want to be able to just add a little variety to your relationship. Maybe y'all get one of the books of poetry that Robert has out on Amazon, and or you get something, one of Hood Raises, or you get one of Romeo's poems or some of these poems are published, and you read to hey guys, come on, they've already taken care of the hard part, they've already got it all written out. All you gotta do is read it.
Indeed.
And that way, you can add a little ambiance to your relationship and have some fun.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Wordplay, fellas. Wordplay is everything. Women like wordplay.
Hmm.
Well, that's good because
Just
I
a little hint.
just I usually say wordplay is my foreplay. So
It is the best form of foreplay, I believe.
indeed.
Hmm.
Because
So
it shows, well, and at least it is for me, because as we found out this weekend, I'm a sapiosexual. Um, Wordplay shows intelligence.
indeed. Yes it does. Yes it does. Because especially when what you say is not, I want to use the word gimmicky, but that's the deliberate form of, like, when your wordplay, when your poetry is not on the nose, that
Mm-hmm.
you have to listen to it, you have to understand it to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the poems that I've written, you have to really listen to it to understand the nuances of what I'm saying. It's not just dick and
Hey,
pussy.
Thunder.
Hey,
There she
so
is.
it's not just dick and pussy. It's very, very, it's really in depth. So you know what I mean. And I honestly, if when I do a poem and I realize that you are turned on by my poem, that turns me on as well,
Mm.
right? And there's a kink for that. I don't remember the kink for the love of poetry, but the kink for dirty talk is called narratophilia.
Okay.
Hmm.
The love of dirty talk, narratophilia. So yeah, I love that. Tell
Talk
me
dirty to me, baby.
tell me a dirty secret. Tell me something nasty, man. And then and for me personally is knowing knowing secrets, knowing something that nobody else don't know, or just you opening up to me with a with a with a with a fantasy or something. I love that.
And
I
it's
agree.
so, just real quick, everybody, we gotta give a shout out to this. Obviously, we are missing one tonight, Miss Siren. She was traveling back to Cali, so we are giving her some grace. Give her a couple weeks to recoup because she came all the way from Cali to be a part of the Ebony Erotic experience. And boy, was she a part of it. She was doing it all. She was pole dancing, and she was what the heck, she was being, her body, that body of hers was being worked.
Mhm.
If you, ooh wait, that I yeah, we I had to have flashbacks, sorry.
But
And
so Thundercat, I don't know if you was on here, but I did shout you out and said thank you for your work in the dungeon. You are amazing. Thank you for traveling with me and being the furniture person and all that good stuff. You know I love you, girl. Thank you.
we thank you too for making the dungeon,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
just really adding that spice to the event. And
Yeah.
we
So
heard you.
outside of my cross, all the furniture for the dungeon was provided by Kitty's Playhouse.
All
So
right, thank you. Woo! Don't give her like applause and snaps. And we're gonna do it again. It's already posted, y'all. It's up. It's up. We're gonna do it again. Our next one is November 1st and 2nd. It will still be here in Cleveland, Ohio. We're gonna try it one more again here. Then we're gonna take it on the road next year. Okay, we're gonna take it on the road because we've been asked to on several different occasions, and we'll see what we can find. If we can't find nothing, we always got a home here in Cleveland. We maybe will move it to Chicago next year again. Go back. We haven't been there in a minute, so
Indiana.
Indiana, we could do it there. So we got a lot. We got some options. We got some options. So just stay tuned for that. But our next one is Ebony Erotic Experience, and it is the Day of the Dead. Your erotic rebirth is going to go down in Cleveland, Ohio, November 1st and 2nd. So tickets will go on sale soon. We'll let you know when, how to get a host hotel, how to get the room. Because we did have, and we do apologize if anyone had problems getting their rooms. We really, really, really do apologize. There were a lot of glitches, and we did find out once we were there that they were switching over programs. So they were having some issues and problems with the reservation system. But we do have a person, which we did before, and we'll do it again. Uh, that we will be just having you reserve your rooms directly through him. It'll be a lot easier than trying to do the website and then trying to call in on the number that they don't speak English. But anyway, because it's outsourced, they don't know what you're talking about. So we're going to make sure that um, we're able to get that information out a little bit earlier this time around. Lorenzo says it was great and informative time. Thank you, Lorenzo. Yes,
Did
Lorenzo.
I miss Lorenzo and Casey do their class? Did they do a class?
They did not do a class.
No.
Okay.
They were on the panels.
Okay.
They were
I
on the
just making sure I didn't miss anything.
mm-mm. They were on the panels, in which they gave a lot of information out as well,
They
because
did.
it's so important. And that's one of the things that this is about. Not only do we want to have fun and we have a lot of great entertainment, we got to thank the House of Kink, we got to thank Roxy on the pole. Not only do we just have the entertainment portion of it, but we also want to make sure that we're educating, because if you're into the different lifestyles that we talked about, like the poly lifestyle or the swinger lifestyle or the BDSM lifestyle, which we did focus heavily on BDSM this time around. If you don't have the proper information, you're not going to do this lifestyle right.
True. True.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot, especially in the BDSM world, a lot of misinformation that's out there about this world. And we're going to keep trying to do events like this so that we can, kind of set the record straight and get people on the straight and narrow so that they understand what they're stepping into, and not put themselves in harm's way, but put themselves in pleasure way instead of, getting hurt or something like that. We want to make sure everybody's safe. You have a safe space. I want to thank our vendors too. One of our vendors got sick, so we had a vendor fill in. So I got to give a shout out to Gabby. She was absolutely wonderful. Zipped in, got in.
Was that the girl with the edibles?
Yes, ma'am.
Not that she has my daughter's name. Okay.
Girl, if y'all need some edibles, let me just tell you. But wait a minute,
I'm scared of them. Y'all can have it. I'm scared of them.
I still
But
got
but
brownie.
they looked delicious.
They
It
are.
looked amazing.
They are. They are.
I
I
just
had
don't want to go to sleep on y'all because that's what's gonna happen.
well, you don't eat too much or don't drink too
She
much.
tried to give me half of a gummy, and I still looked at her like she was crazy.
Her infused fruit drink was the bomb. I had it was pink lemon.
I
It was
almost bought one of those to bring home to give to somebody, but I decided against it.
Like a little pinch will do you. Don't overdo it. You know. But
Weed heads. What am I gonna do with y'all?
I need
Pro-
it.
Product of the hippie children. These are hippie children, you guys. Okay, these are our ancestors. Okay, hippie children.
Peace and love. Peace and
yes,
love.
yes. They love
Yeah, I
it.
want to know what's wrong with the end of the baby boomers and the beginning of of the Gen Xers. They're hippie children. Okay, they were children of hippies.
No, I can't say that. Not for me, anyway.
Mm-mm.
No, no. I'm not a flower child. I'm not. I'm not.
Well,
We're so glad you all had a wonderful time. It was amazing meeting you and the goddess herself in person. Y'all are both amazing.
I want to talk about the suit that Lorenzo was wearing.
First of all, everything they both had on, and then when he kept reminding me that he picked her clothes out, sir, can I copy you on a Xerox machine? Because you are an amazing individual, and so is she. And like I told her, I want to be her when I grow up. Yes, I
So
do.
do I. Look,
Shit, I want to be her when I grow up.
I just want to be able to walk like that. Anyway,
I just want to be shaped like that.
so absolutely
I got
stunning.
the bald head part. I just want to be shaped like that.
and in terms of education, I got to swing a flogger for the first time. I feel really proud of myself.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Yay! I saw Thundercat showing you how to do that. That was great. I was so proud of you.
Yeah, man. And of course, Ms. JewCee was telling me that I was having the time of my life. The only thing I didn't do was the face sitting, and there was a reason. But yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed every moment of that thing for sure. It was amazing, and especially again the education and sitting down on that panel and having, especially the last one, having the ladies ask us those questions, really dug into who we are as men and in terms of this lifestyle and stuff. It was I'm very happy, honestly. I
I'm
was
glad.
I,
That last one, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it, and I came up with that on a whim. And I was like, I want to focus on these men a little bit and pick their brains. They've been turning us on with this wordplay and these voices. I want to pick their brain a little bit, so that's what I did.
and it's important. It's like, you know, I think what's nice about this event is, first of all, it is a safe space,
yeah.
so people can actually have these conversations that we really need to have,
Hmm.
especially to have a better understanding about self as well as about others.
Hey,
So
Nikki.
it's really, really important that we have events like this that that have an educational component to it, as well as, you know, having some fun, great food, um, you know, good company, little liquor, little weed, you know, in those states that it's legal in Ohio, and just really, really, I want to give a shout out also to Bussy Event Center for allowing us to be in their facility. It was absolutely wonderful. Uh, we didn't have to worry really too much about anything. It was nice. Um, but having these conversations, getting back to that, I'm sorry, I just wanted to do that before I forgot. But getting back to the topic here, when we're talking and passing on information and allowing people to ask questions, Because my mother always told me there's no dumb question. The,
Exactly.
the dumbest question is the question that is not asked.
Right.
So you need to be, but you also need to be, how should I put it? Be careful of who you are around in this lifestyle, because some people are educated and some people are educated fools.
Yeah.
So we talk about it here, where we call them, we have the term Amazon Doms. Thank you, Mr. Lorenzo, for that term. And that just basically kind of means that these guys, they're like a dime a dozen, and they're really not about the protocol. They're not they're not serious about this. They're in it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, they're selfish. That's basically what it boils down to. They're selfish. They're all about them and all about what they can get. And usually, what they want is just purely on the physical level. And then it is dangerous not only for them but the people that they're interacting with. You know.
Amen.
So when you have somebody who is a brand new sub, for example, don't know how to vet, and then the first person that they deal with is somebody that's basically a predator. Oh, you're a brand new sub. Call me master. Like, I don't know you.
Right.
Who's you?
And a lot of it too, like some of these people that are getting into this, once again, they get the basics or the crux of it from watching, Hollywood, watching some porn or watching some shows that are not very educational, or are not portraying this lifestyle in the best of lights. Let's put it that way. I think some people have a perception of it, and a lot of times that perception is incorrect. So I do hope that we were able to clear this up for a lot of people. And Purple Rain handled a lot of the discussions like a champ. I don't know. Is she frozen? Are you frozen?
No, I'm here.
Okay. I couldn't tell.
Better?
That's better. There she is. There she is.
Yes.
So we're gonna do this again, like we said. We had a really great time. The people that attended, thank you so very much. We really do hope that you enjoyed yourselves. We would love feedback if you have any, because that's always important and it helps us to improve our event the next time around. A couple of the things that we've already, observed as a group, we needed to be a little more better on our time, being on time. That was pretty much, to me, our biggest kind of, but it was a lot of moving parts.
It was.
Was a lot of moving parts, and for the most part, I feel like on a whole, I would give us like a B+.
I give us a B+.
Well, yeah. Well, for me, since I'm
November, Master Ra, November 1st.
I would have to give a B. Yes, for me it was the being on time. Yeah, and I think that was the only thing. I think because and I would think a little bit. I would say communication. I would say communication, but that's on a personal level, only because I knew that I had to perform twice, but I wasn't sure when I was going to perform.
Yeah.
So like everybody's all in casual clothes, and I'm dressed because I'm expected to perform, and so I didn't have that day of being in jeans and sweats because I was all prepared to perform in that way, the same way I did the night before. So that for me would have been if I'd known, like, because I did see that I did not see my name on the thing, but it still was not communicated that okay, you're doing it in night time.
Right.
So yeah, I would go with a B for sure. It was awesome, as a patron, as somebody, but and also somebody who is on the entertainment. I like I said, I put me down for a permanent residency, and we
I'm
good to
just saying, for us to have not done this in a while, especially me with my sister,
go.
a B plus is pretty damn good because
Yeah,
my behind was panicking, especially when my egg rolls fell apart and I had to go remake them up. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing of it is like, a lot of people didn't see some of the stuff that was going on behind the
and
scenes.
that is one of the reasons why you got that B plus too. Because as a patron, it was perfect. I didn't know other than because I knew I had to perform. That was from the performer's perspective. As a patron, I didn't know nothing was wrong. As far as I concerned, everything was on point. So you know what I mean,
We
and that's
did it well.
and exactly
You're
that's
right.
that. But that's exactly the point because when I, as a performer, as a person who goes on stage, I can always tell the new performers, the new persons who are doing spoken word for the first time. Why? Because they're nervous, but which is normal. But then in their nervousness, they're like you're doing a poem and then you stumble and you're oh shoot sorry. I'm like no. The only person who knows that poem is you,
Yeah.
right? So skip lines or do whatever you gotta do. Just be confident with it. You know how many times I read poems and y'all don't know that I skip 2 or 3 lines in there, but it is the confidence. So the
Y'all
fact
make
that
me want to start writing poetry again. Y'all was all amazing.
well, thank you for that. I actually have my phone is there, and if y'all want to hear another piece before y'all go, just let me know. But yeah, right, so I expect you to write a poem and send it to me. You know this, right?
Huh?
So I'll speak slowly. I'm expecting now that I heard that you write poetry. I'm expecting a poem in my inbox, Miss Purple Rain. Thank you.
I gotta figure out how to, I've not ever written erotic poetry.
Don't
So
worry, you're gonna start somewhere.
I gotta figure this one out, Mr.
I don't.
Gibson.
I didn't say you had to do it tonight.
I know.
I
But
wait.
it is due by the end of the week. No.
That's a homework assignment, huh?
There you
Right,
go. There you
right,
go. There you go.
right. There you go.
But literally, I mean, honestly, just go with your gut. Like literally, you know how poetry is. Poetry is. I people ask me what I say poetry is, and I say that poetry is emotions dressed in words. That's basically what poetry is. So start with the emotions. Start with what you want to feel, and then just explain it in flowery language. That's all poetry is. Just make me feel it. As
Okay.
much as you get me, I make sure that you're wet. Just get me hard, baby girl. We good to go.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. But like I said, we hope everybody, we hope everybody had a good time, and like I said, it ain't easy, y'all. It's work. It is definitely work putting something like this on. But of course, we couldn't do it without the Erotic Seven. Everybody on the Erotic Seven, really, if you were at the event, you finally got to see all of us. So, we're all over right now, all over the country. So, for everyone to get in and be a part of this, I think we were only missing one person. That was pretty
Miss
amazing.
my sister.
It was pretty amazing. So, hats off to the ladies of the Erotic Seven for putting on a great event and putting in the work. And all of you are, super special and couldn't have done it without all of you. It takes a village to do this. And everybody has a role to play, and everybody played their role and did what they had to do to make this definitely a success. Sure, did we have a few hiccups? Of course we did. It wouldn't even matter if we were, seasoned and had done this 15 million times. You still have hiccups.
Yeah.
So, but for the most part, I think we did pretty well. There were some few, like I said, a few little things that we definitely can improve on. There were nothing major. They're just little things that we need to tighten up and tweak. And I think by us doing it again in November, okay, y'all, we're gonna do the Day of the Dead Woo! I'm so look, Miss Juicy's excited about this theme. Okay. This is like right after Halloween, which is my thing. Um, but we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun with Day of the Dead.
I
Yeah.
gotta find somebody to paint my dang on face.
Uh,
Now I gotta find a makeup artist in Cleveland.
they exist. Shoot, it's just nothing but white stuff, and then you do the I don't know. I figure that's what it is. That's pretty much what it is. And just have some fun with it. It's black and
I
red.
might just buy a mask. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
they
gonna be
got
too hot.
that.
It's gonna be too hot to paint my face.
No, it's in November. It'll still be cool.
I'm not saying hot outside. I'm saying being in the venue with a full face of paint in a corset and being tied to the guides. Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
It'll be sexy as fuck, but it's a lot.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some stuff.
I got a whole vision in my head already.
We're gonna have fun with this one.
I'm gonna look like the girl on the flyer.
Ooh.
All right. He's seen the flyer, so
Mm-hmm. I
we're
know.
working on the. I got it. If you guys see the flyer, it is. We're gonna go back out and redo it a little bit. It doesn't translate as well as we had hoped it would from it being designed. So just gonna tweak it a little bit. But the dates are November 1st and 2nd here in Cleveland, Ohio, and we're going to get the information out very early, and we want you to get your tickets very early and be a part of EEE.
Yeah.
Just be a part of it. We're going to have, once again, we'll sit down, we'll plan, we'll have some special guests in the house. We'll have some food. Definitely food is always important.
That part. I like
And
food.
you like food. Got to
I
keep you
like food.
nourished. Got to keep you nourished. And we'll just kind of go from there.
I agree.
So it should be fun. So stay tuned. We'll be back next week. Don't worry. We'll be back kind of on our regular time and schedule and everything. And hopefully, Miss Tanya will be back. And what you
Sorry,
laughing?
Robert just made me smile. I'm not Robert. Lorenzo just made me smile.
I have to read one of Robert's creations and put it on audio.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that because for sure. People tell me about my voice, but you, sir, take the kid, and we
Everybody kept trying to mock his voice the whole time. That was cute. Every time he got low, Hood Race got lower.
Yes. Oh God.
And Hood Race is, some of the folks are already on board for the next one, and Hood Race is one of them. So, yeah.
Oh, that just made me smile. Okay.
He's already on board. So we're gonna have a good time. We are gonna have a good time. We will keep everybody.
Those canvases that Romeo Donati sent, oh my God, those were amazing.
Oh yes, those I love those. I did one.
We did the lollipop.
Yeah, I only did the lollipop because I have kids, so I didn't really want them to be stern fumbling through because I was taking the spanking one, and I wanted to take on that spanking one, but I was like, all right, I will go hide it. But yeah, those were amazing. And speaking to him later, he said that those were the tame ones. So I don't even want to know what I want to know what it is that he has in store. If those
he has non-tame ones.
Yeah.
I'm about to do a naughty paint party. Fuck this shit. See, Romeo, if you're listening, I'm about to hit you up. I got your number. I got something I want to do.
Yeah. That's what we're working on here too in Cleveland.
See, this is one of the things I love about this because inspiration, you know what I mean?
And I just gotta find somewhere to do it because can't nobody come to my house.
like I said, it's kind of when him and I were talking about taking it to a different level. I wanted it more erotica. There's some more. We had one with the one picture with the girl with her boob and a nipple, but there's some other stuff that we got. That he's got that we've discussed, and I have the pictures of, and so I mean, it's just a question of everybody just enjoying themselves, doing something different.
Yeah.
And that was a different paint sip. I mean, a lot of times you do these paint sips. Oh, we're going to make a pretty flower.
A flower or a bird.
Or a bird. And then when you go to the nasty ones or whatever, yeah, they're nasty, all right. You got somebody standing up there butt-ass naked, guy, with no clothes on, but you're not even painting him. You're painting something else. So that's what I didn't like those. I'm like, okay, well, if we're gonna have an erotic paint, like a paint and sip, then let us have something that's erotic.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just concentrate on the paintings than try to concentrate on, do we have a model or do we not have a model? So it did work out. It was really fun. I know. Did you guys see Lady V's? Hers was phenomenal.
She made it look just like her.
Yeah, she did. Yes, she did.
With all the purple and black and their brown skin. It was beautiful. So it was really fun. It was. DJ was on point. We gotta make sure we talk
He
about
played house music. I was at home.
it.
And then he played Tamia for me, and I was even more at home.
A great DJ. I just know we had a little issue with the power. I don't know what was going on with that, but
It kept shorting out. I don't know.
kept breaking the breakers. I don't know. That was about. I'll let the people know about that. I forgot, but I'll let her know about that. Other than that, excuse me, y'all. I'm tired, and I think we're gonna wrap it up tonight. A little early, and let us get some rest. I got to be up in the morning driving. But we wanted to share that Robert Gibson is in Ohio. If you have some kind of poetry sets that are going on this week, please let us know. He'd love to step on the stage here.
Oh, they would love that. Yes, definitely.
And do his thing. So just keep that in mind. Anything else you want to add, Purple Rain?
No. I'm good.
Once again, guys, thank you. If you were able to attend, if you weren't able to attend and you shared it with some folks, if you thought about attending and you're like, oh, I want to do it the next time around, just remember that this is about, education, eroticism. It's about enlightening and just being present in the moment and having a good time. And we hope that everyone that attended did have a good time, enjoyed the food, enjoyed the entertainment, enjoyed the music, enjoyed the classes, the seminars, and the panel discussions, enjoyed the dungeon, enjoyed the Tasha Fasha. I hope I'm saying that right.
The Thai fascia.
Thai Fasha.
Yeah.
There we go. Thai Fasha. Teachings and touch and the sensual touch that Yogi Latin was doing in the dungeon area, as well as the performance, because that's what it looked like to me on the floor because that was absolutely gorgeous. I still can't get over it. And then I got to thank Roxy on the pole while she was doing the splits all over the place. Oh,
Her booty was bouncing to the song.
yeah.
She made it go to the words of the beats. I was like, it's
It was like Morse code, her ass.
it was. It was an amazing sight to behold,
Yes,
okay?
it was. And then we had the House of Kink in there, teaching us burlesque.
Oh yes.
Having some fun with that, and then they performed. And they had all kinds of edible stuff that they were squirting all over each other. So that was interesting.
I missed that.
They had chocolate.
Oh yes.
They
Yes.
had something else. I don't know what the other.
I had the chocolate between Double D's breasts. Like I was licking the chocolate. Like that was amazing. That was yeah.
Robert had all the fun, huh?
Oh yes, I did.
He living his best life.
Welcome to Ohio.
Right.
I did the burlesque. I did the burlesque. I was one of the people that Yogi was dealing with. That, or let me say it, from the perspective of someone who actually got the work done. Being on the floor and having her move my body, it was at first it was a little bit not uncomfortable, but just like is a different sensation. But I just remembered when I just like halfway through, it finally clicked and I just let go, and it was just like I was just putting in her hands, and afterwards I just felt so free. So literally, I didn't realize that I was tight, that like muscles and stuff were tight. You don't realize it, but afterwards I literally felt so much better. I mean, I didn't intend to spend money, but dealing with coming out to having that done, we had I did get like 2 vials from her, because it was the information and the vibe and all that good stuff. It was so amazing. I just had to support.
I like it.
She did the damn thing. I don't know. I have known her for years, and this was my first time actually getting to see her do her craft, and it was mind blowing. It was if she's not booked all over the world after that, it's just crazy. It was absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Never saw anything like that before. It was more than you bargained for, and I think everybody's mouth was kind of open watching her do it and manipulate and move rhythmically with the music, as well as being able to help the people that were her models loosen up and that kind of stuff. So it was really, really a great performance on her end. So if you missed it, honey, you missed it. That's all I can say. I really can't say too much. If you missed any of our entertainment, it was on you, because we've been telling you about this for a minute. So
it's okay. November 1st.
We're going to give you another chance, right? We're going to give you another chance. November 1st and 2nd in Cleveland, Ohio. Come on out.
Right. So can I do this last point before
yes,
y'all go?
You can.
All righty. So this piece is called Difference of Opinion. Right. Mm. You see, we are not the same. You hear the sticky sound of mac and cheese stirring, making you think gastronomically. But me, I want to fill your belly with a different kind of filling. One just as fulfilling. Or maybe I just want to fill you fully with my version of cream pie. I want to do my own kind of stirring with the sticky sounds of your ecstasy filling the room with every revolution of my moon around the apex of your... Sometimes all I want to do is make you come and revel in the songs your body makes. I want to be the director in this illicit movie where I am stuck on endless retakes of the same scene. You on your back, writhing in passion, impassioned. Or is it because you can feel passion inside you? Because us two, we are not the same. You hear the pitter patter of gentle rain hitting the window pane, but all I hear is the sound of your wetness and your moans as the sweat is trickling between your heaving breasts before my mouth hides pointed nipple from view. Moans which intensify as I slide my shaft deeper inside you. Ooh, yes, baby. So tight, so wet. Shit, fuck. I don't want to come just yet, but you feel so damn Good. Let the rain fall, baby, because we are not the same. You hear mac and cheese or the falling of the rain, but all I hear is a scream of passion subsiding into a blanket of silence as the room settles again after you come for me for the 1,000th time. And that's that piece.
Woo!
Well, I'm pregnant. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm having twins. Okay, I'm having twins.
He gonna be a single father, cause baby.
That's you and Thundercat. No, because Thundercat told me the same thing last night. Yeah.
Twins. Well, guys, we had a great time at the Ebony Erotic Experience. We do truly hope that you will join us again. We want to thank everyone for popping on the show tonight and supporting us as you always do. We really do appreciate it. And we, of course, love every last one of you. And make sure you tune in next Monday night. We will be back on point. Okay. We'll be back on point.
Back on the education game.
Right. We're gonna I'm going to sleep. I can tell you what I'm gonna do tonight. Night night. But we want you to come back and join us next week as we get into more topics about sex or we start at 9:30 p.m. for our folks on the East Coast, 8:30 Central, 6:30 for our folks out on the West Coast, and for our friends in Barbados, 9:30. And they on the same time, okay? We on the same time right now.
We're on AS.
For right now.
For right now.
Right now, we're seeing.
For now, we're on the same time. So make sure you tune in. Join myself, Miss Purple Rain, and Siren as we delve into something hot and juicy. All right, y'all. Remember, enjoy, enlighten, and
Bye.
criticism. Everybody have a great night and a great week.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.